Hello, it's Tom here from Checkpoint Brown. Back with episode 9, Kuni. So, a few things have changed since last time. Sorry, I've just seen sparkles on the hill. Let's go get them sparkles. A few things have changed since last time. I did a bit of a grind at the end of the last episode to get a few levels. You might notice these enemies run away from me now. That's how much I did a grind for. No, it wasn't a lot. This is just a really easy area of where we are. But I still have to kill boneheads, so this is good. So, yeah, I did a bit of grind, did a bit of a level up. Just try and catch our new friends up to the same level as me. And as you can see, we all are around the same level-ish now. So hopefully we won't go down too easy. So we're going to head back into the Golden Grove in a second. I'm just going to go get whatever this sparkles were. We're going to head back into the Golden Grove, and we need to deliver the lover's lunch to someone, which so sounds like a sexual act. Let's hope it's not. Okay. Do they not? Oh, I can get rid of the map. I didn't know I could do that. Does it appear on the map where the guy is that needs the lover's lunch? Yes, it's the only guy on the map. That should be easy enough, although I didn't actually look at where I need to be going. Okay, this way. Is it just me, or are the monsters here looking a bit lively? Huh? Why? What's going on? I don't know, man. They've sniffed that lunch basket, innit? They're proper whetted their appetite, it has. Oh, jeepers. And I guess we better be real careful. Does that mean the monsters are going to be even harder here? I don't know. I haven't seen one yet. They're looking so lively. They're not here. Can I open this? Should we try? Spring lock. Not powerful enough. Okay. There's your answer. I'm assuming I tried that on the way through the first time. Oh, it's different enemies. That's why they're looking a bit lively. Or were these guys here last time? No, these guys are out in the field, aren't they? Inces were definitely here last time, but they were on their own, I think. I don't know. Let's take them out anyway. Oh yeah, they're not hard. Maybe harder than they were last time, but they're still not difficult.
We did it!
Oh, we're going to get some level up soon. Yeah, Esther only needs 76 XP to level up. Good going. Yeah, these were here last time. Tykes. This should drop fairly easy. Yeah, look at that, look. So why didn't he run away? If the bonehead ran away, which was more difficult than that, why didn't that run away? Is it because I'm carrying this lover's lunch? Alright, so it's just up here to the right. I'm just gonna literally blast in there as fast as I can, drop off the lunch, and then head back on with the main quest, I think. Enemies are not posing a challenge. Oh, why do you keep missing? That's not good. Yeah, on with the main quest, I think. These enemies aren't particularly threatening or, you know, worth grinding for experience because they're not really giving any experience. Is there mushrooms that I can force to grow around this way? No, it's just a dead end. Like I said, it's not worth starting fights unnecessarily because... Oh, there you go, that one's running away. Because they're just not tough enough to need to fight. They're not giving me enough experience. Especially when I get like one enemy on its own like this. Yay, we won. See what I mean? It's just not worth grinding. 16 XP is nothing really. That takes some serious time and some serious effort to level up. Hello, mister. That aroma, surely not. Could it be a lunch basket prepared by my darling wife? Looks like we found that lady's husband, Dolly boy. Your wife asked us to bring you this lunch basket, sir. What a blessed relief. Really, I thought it was about time. I was about to expire from hunger. Now, may I trouble you with a request of my own, young one? Would you be as good to deliver a message to my beloved? Sure, I'd be happy to. Wonderful, the message is simple. When we are apart, it is winter in my heart, but how much sweet seems reunion's heart. How much more sweet seems reunion's heart. Crikey, that's a proper poet. Come on, Ollie boy, let's get our message to his missus before we forget how it goes. Nito, Alaramon, here we come. Right, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be a fairly easy-ish trip back to Alaramon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of edit out the run between, and I'll join you again when we're back with this Dilly Turbid. I'll let you watch this fight. A few more enemies this time. Still not good as a challenge in the slightest. This is just crazy easy. I'm not even having to move. Although that might level Esther up. Should be some experience from that one. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, lovely jovely. Alright, so I'll see you when we're back with the wife. Okay, so this guy over here wanted us to kill 10 boneheads. We've also done that, so I'm just going to turn that in while we're here as well. Is something wrong, mister? You seem a little unhappy. Indeed, boy. You want to hear my tale of woe? Oh, sure. Thanks, your account. Oh, this isn't the guy that I thought it was. You see, I am the purveyor of Alaramon Vanna's milk ice creams. I've been preparing to set off on a journey to reach the means of making my wares more refreshing and delicious. You have? Where are you heading? A village in the realm of ice, far beyond the horizon. Interesting. The people of this village are versed in the ways of ice, and I hope to learn from them how to improve my wares yet further. That's amazing. It takes a whole lot of guts to go out in the big wide world. Good luck. You don't understand. I can no longer go. Though I've invested much time and effort in my preparations. Well, why the flip not? Thought you'd said you'd made your mind up to go. I've been assailed by an instrumental toilet. The talk of savage beasts roaming the land fills me with dread. I cannot bring myself to depart. What has happened to me? I was once so brave and driven to take the next step in ice cream advancement. Yes, that's the important thing in life. Who doesn't love a good bit of ice cream? This doesn't seem like your average change of heart, Mr. Drippy. What do you think? He's broken-hearted, I reckon. He might be, Ollie boy, lacking in courage, if I'm not mistaken. Without it, he's never going to give an ice cream. Do you agree to undertake this task? Yes, I do. Ice cream dreams. We can't leave him like this. We have to find him some courage. Let's get to it then, shall we? Okay. So we're back in Alaramon. We need to find some courage now. Okay. We need to watch out for our little glowy necklace, eh? So who was the one that gave us the kill 10 boneheads? Where do we have to turn that in? Here maybe? No, this is courage, I reckon. It will soon be time for the banana bonanza. What shall I give him this year? You sure look excited, sir. Oh no, this will be enthusiasm. But of course I am, young man. The banana bonanza approaches and I will soon have the instrumental pleasure of buying gifts for my dear grandchildren. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see, if I include those living in other towns across the land, I think it must be perhaps 30. Jeez. How many kids does he have to have 30 grandkids? Jeepers creepers, that many? That's an awful lot of presents. Yeah, it is. This guy must be minted. He must be in the dollar. That may be, but for each one I am rewarded with the priceless smile of a child. That's true. Oh, and their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, this man is a living saint. Don't you see the kindness? Wow. You don't see kindness like that every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping me with something? It could save people in trouble. It could. It sure could. Please say you will help us. Very well, since you asked so nicely. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, I've got kindness, that looks like. It's not the courage I needed, but there's normally someone around that needs something if you've taken it. You've obtained some kindness. Oh, what do I already have in the jar? Can you look at the jar? Yeah, you go. What's this one? Courage. I've already got courage. Let's go give the courage back to that guy. What a tit. I genuinely did not realise I had that courage already. What a way. Oh, he's right near the exit. Do you know what? Let's go find this woman first. Okay, so there's got to be 2 other people. Oh my god, look at that. There's 4 flashing dots. Let's do this. So who else is flashing? We've got this lady here. So this is the wife. Oh shit, I just put strip in. I meant to do that. Oliver, you delivered my husband's lunch. Oh, you did. Marvellous, marvellous boy. You're trying to be my little... You truly are my little hero. I can read, I promise. He gave us a message for you too. It was, when you're apart, you're winter's heart, but when you're together, it's proper nice. Oh me, oh my darling, my dear, hee hee. Thank you so much for giving me his message. My heart's all aflutter. It's not quite what it was it? I must thank you somehow. Ah, yes, here. 3 glow claps, 200 guilder. A lover's lunch, 3 stamps. Beautiful. We need to fill some boards, don't we? So you were the one that asked us to kill thingy, yeah? Yep. Doughty dillies, we battered those 10 burnouts for you, flipping easy. By the beards of the agents, you... But how? Now your supplies can get through safely, ma'am. Have a nice day. I cannot thank you enough. You saved my livelihood. Please, you must accept this as your reward. A bone sword and 200 guilders. And again, 3 stamps for my adventurer card. One away from the next one. Okay, but there's 2 more flashy dots up here now. So what does this guy want? You cannot have it back. I've not finished with it. But what's wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Oh, this guy needs kindness. What's the problem here? The problem is he will not return for me the pitch book that I lent him. It's only a pitch book, and a poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Stop bothering me and go away. Crikey, he's either had his heart broken. He's either had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it, or he's putting over someone's knee. It's controversial now, that. It's been made illegal in Scotland, you know that? You think he's broken heart? You think he's broken heart? He seems so lively. Well, it depends which part of his heart's been stolen, isn't it? Change your personality in all different ways, it does. Anyway, what are we going to do more importantly? Yes, we undertake this task. Cool. Rightio, we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness. Good for him. We've already got kindness. Beautiful. I don't know how many merit stamps that was worth. Probably just the 1, but the 1 is all I need. Truly, you mean to return it? But of course. Sorry, I skipped the first one. I will go fetch you now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you so very much for returning me to normal. Please, you must accept this. 2 cups of strong coffee. Why was a kid carrying around coffee? 100 guilders. 2 stamps. Yay, finished one. And started the next. And then there was another flashing dot over here somewhere. Here it is. What do you want, kind sir? Curses, the lack of necessary ingredients to do what? Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary Mamoon dishes has come to my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? It's known as the tikka mahala. According to the recipe, it's complex and refined curry made with the trendiest, the tenderest, and most succulent beef. Crikey, that sounds proper tasty gobful. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it and gather the ingredients for me? You have the honour of being the first to taste it. What do we need to do? Yes, I will gather the ingredients. Thank you. Most excellent help, young fella. Now we will need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of the Shek's special spice. Shek's special spices, where do we get those? I'm afraid I do not know for certain, but I have heard there is one known as the Shek of Spice somewhere in this fair city. That sounds like a good place to start, eh? Let's shake a leg and find ourselves a Shek, shall we? If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. Poison be gone. It's not what I'm looking for, is it? Fluffy rice. Okay, so we know who you are. I'm guessing that's the Shek of Spice down in that corner next to the whatever guild. Hi guys. So I do apologise. I don't think you've missed much, but I just forgot to record a couple of bits. Just to give you a brief overview of what I've done. I'm not sure what I've missed. Like I said, I think you just missed me give this guy his courage back. So he gave me a couple of bits like carrot cake and stuff like that, but nothing special really. I'm not going to make my way over to the Temple of the Sheik. No, sorry, the Temple of the Sages, and I'll see you when I get there. There's no point in making you watch me run all the way over there. It's just going to be a bit of a grind fest. Okay, here we are at the Temple of the Sages. So let's crack on. Oh, Temple of Trials. That's what it's called. The Temple of Trials lies here on the other side of the gorge. Perhaps it's a good place for a moment's respite. Flippin' it, man. I'm glad you suggested that. I'm a forest fairy, and my fairy suits me even sandproof. My cerry fruit ain't even sandproof. We're stopping already, but I can go for ages yet. Really? You aren't even a little tired? It's so hot. You will enjoy the worst things at the Temple of Trials, Oliver. Gee. So the trials are pretty tough, huh? Indeed that they are. You must get some rest. I will keep watch, you sleep. And stay close to the fire. The desert grows cold at night. Alright, Mr. Rashad, sir. So he's going to stay watch by himself, but yeah, he didn't help in a single one of the fights through the desert. That's just harsh. Ooh, cutscene.
Oliver?
What is it, Esther?
Why did you set out on this journey in the first place? Most people wouldn't dream of taking on someone like Shadar.
Well, than just dreaming it, love.
It's my mom. I have to save her.
Your mother?
Yeah. She died, saving my life. But Mr. Drippy says there's a way to help her here in this world.
So, you've come here to save your mother?
Yeah.
I still think Drip is manipulating him with this, you know. It's dark, innit? That is dark.
Huh?
Doing all this for the sake of someone you love? I just think that's amazing. I wish I had as good a reason as you for making this journey. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean I wish that...
It's okay.
But... Shadar is incredibly powerful.
Yes, he is.
Breaks the hearts of anyone who defies him.
Not mine.
So no one dares to resist. And they say no one can defeat him.
I know that. But I have to.
You have to try, right?
Yeah.
It's so strange. You don't look powerful in the least. But somehow, I just know you can beat him. I wonder
You
why.
bet it.
Thanks.
Anyway, enough of that. It's late.
Okay.
I hope you have separate tents. Good morning, Oliver. Did you sleep well? Not really. I guess a little worried about the trials. Oh dear. Well, I hope you won't doze off in the middle of them. Though I have to say, I didn't sleep very well myself. I kept thinking about that girl. My other self. It's so strange. She's not like me at all. But she doesn't feel like she's a different person. Well, soulmates are funny like that, ain't it? Different but the same. There's profound. Anyway, are we taking on the trials or what? Oliver, Esther, the Temple of Trials lies north of here. It's not a big thing in the background right there, is it? The tests await you there. They're unforgiving, but I have faith in you. Thank you, sir. Let's go, Oliver. I want to show you how brave I am, just like Myrtle did. Innocent goodness of the heart of the great sage's daughter is unlocked. A story in the Wizard's Companion. You obtained a new tale of wonder. Oh, that's sweet. No bad guys around here? No, no. Let's go in then. Head for the Temple of Trials. Well, I'm already in there. I think that objective is not quite right. The temple, at last, the trials await. Blimey, it's proper impressive, this place, sir. Shrouded in an air of potent mystery it is. Did you expect less from a sacred heaven built to train the mighty sages? Did you train here, Mr. Rashad? Of course, all who bear the name Sage must pass the trials. So at least you would have taken the trials too. Oliver. To become a sage, the candidate must pass the purity of heart, the breadth of knowledge, and the mystery of both spells and familiars. Mastery of both spells and familiars. I can read, I promise. The temple both tests and tempers all of these qualities. And if we can't pass the trials, there's no way we'll ever be able to beat Shadar. There is there. Precisely, but even the gifts granted to you on passing the trials will not be enough. You will need far greater power to defeat the Dark Djinn. Well, I guess we'd better focus on the trials for now anyway, huh? You are ready. It's time to release the seal. Does that mean I can be called Sage Oliver? Well, after I've beaten the trials, of course. Beyond this door awaits the Supreme Sage. It must be opened by your own hands. Yes, sir. I'm not sure that's what I was expecting. Oh look, he's got a symbol on him that I keep seeing everywhere.
So this is the Supreme Sage, is it?
Your Honor, we have come to perform the trials.
Not me.
Huh?
Idiots! I'm the Supreme Sage.
Oh.
That's just my stupid servant Umbopa.
That's a bit harsh, calling him stupid. What? Huh? Crikey, we got the wrong one. Proving grounds of the sages. Like that. Right, let's do it. I can't believe it. The Supreme Sage is just a sweet little boy. Sweet? Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't care. I am sweet and clever and handsome. I'm not just... I'm just so modest. I don't like it when people talk about it. I see. How did you lot get in here anyway? The only people with my permission are allowed to open the front door. It's been a long time, Your Honor. Is that you, Rashad? Blimey, when did you get so old? You're ancient. But you have not changed at all, I see, Master Solomon. Did you know my father when he was young? How strange. Father, you mean your... Yes, Your Honor. I present my daughter, Esther. Please forgive her rudeness. I don't care. What I care about is you having a daughter. How did that happen? You were always so shy and rubbish. Oh, well, congratulations anyway. What are you doing here? What do you want? I'm going to say sorry, guys. Sorry about that. What do you want? These children, Master Solomon, Oliver and Esther, I would ask that you allow them to take the trials. Really? You're recommending them? You must think they're pretty good. That or you've gone bonkers in your old age. Haha. I see great potential in them both, but they lack power. Beginners, are you? And you want to get stronger? Why? What for? I need to defeat Shadar. What? You? Beat Shadar? You do realise what you're saying, don't you? Yes, Your Honour. And I'm going to help him. Oliver helped me, and now I'm going to pay him back. Fine, but the trials are hard. Really hard. I know, because I made them. We're ready, Your Honour. Ha, looks like you might be. Okay, I'll let you do them. Thank you, Master Solomon. We'll pass the trials. You'll see. You have my thanks, Your Honour. I will take my leave. You're going already? Boring. You should stay here. What's wrong? Scared to see them fail or something? He's right, man. After all you've done for us, the least you could do is stick around to see if these two through the flipping trials. I cannot. I have duties of my own to attend, and I will not remain a banana seller forever. I must prepare to walk the path of the sage once more. That's not the real reason, is it, Father? Why are you so desperate to go home? Don't you see? He wants us to take the trials without any help. We have to prove we can make it on our own. You're right. Okay, Oliver, let's do our best. Good luck with your preparations, Father. Don't sell all the bananas, will you? Of course not, my child. When you complete the trials, you shall have all the bananas you could wish for. Good luck. Can't help but call them bananas. Come on, all this talk is boring. Let's start the trials, shall we? Go and ask stupid old Umbapa about what you have to do. Umbapa will explain the trials. You will listen. There are 3 trials. The first trial is the test of wits. The second, the test of friendship. Pass these trials, and the third, the test of strength, is the final trial. But first, you must pass the first 2 trials. The first 2 trials are the trial room to the left and the one to the right here. Learn about these trials. Ask the trial monitor in the trials room. Good luck with the trials. Okay, shall we save? Let's do a quick save. Okay, on to the first trial room then. The test of wits. Monitor bird. Well met. This is the test of wits. The powers of preparation and reflection are the key to solving the puzzles. Show me the wisdom upon which your kind prides itself, child of man. Okay, it'd be nice if I could see what they say. Okay, and I have to have... Perfect string, nothing happens. Oh. Okay, so I have to figure out the order. It's obviously not going to be as straightforward as just putting them all like that. Told you. Okay, so there's got to be a way to figure out the order. Yes? Here a hint. The dragon sees the warrior's sword, while the bird is shown his shield. The beast, meanwhile, looks to his right and sees an empty field. Okay, I get it. Right. So the beast looks to his right to see an empty field. The dragon looks at the warrior's sword while the bird looks at his shield. Is that not right? Here a hint. Okay, the dragon sees the warrior's sword while the bird is showing his shield, right? So there's birds on the shield side, dragons on the sword side. The beast, meanwhile, looks to his right and sees an empty field. I've got him on the wrong side. I put the beast on my right. I get it. Yeah, see, I put the beast so he was on my right, didn't I? Not his right. What an idiot. What a fool. Oh well, we got there in the end. All's fair in love and war. It doesn't matter how we get there as long as we get there. Oh, this one's going to be fun, isn't it? Okay, I'm obviously going to have to position the things so they complete the shape. Let's hit the hint, shall we? When they who lie above are one with they who lie below, the gateway shall be opened up and onward you will go. Puppet string. You can't rotate them, can you? Is this one of the eyes? Ah. Okay, I have a feeling like this one has to go there. No, it's got to go somewhere where it looks like it just slots in like that. So that one doesn't go there, that one goes over here. There you go. Beautiful. That took a moment, but we got there. Right, next one. Let's have a look. Monitor bird. Here a hint. The bird is bound to dragon and moon, and on a star he sits. The beast links warrior, moon, and star, and yet knows not where he fits. Right, so the bird is bound to dragon and moon, and sits on a star. The beast links warrior, moon, and star, yet knows not where he fits. Okay. Oh, I get it. The bird has to be on top of a star. The lions have to join up with the moon and that dragon there. In it. Yeah, I figured that out. Cheers, mate. I was trying to memorize it. Reading that's made me forget. Right, look. So, the bird is bound to dragon and moon and sits upon a star. So the dragon's going to sit on that sun up there. The bird is going to sit on this star down here. So he's bound to just two. Right? And then the beast links the warrior, moon, and star. Warrior, moon, and star. Okay, so he's going to sit in that corner. No, he's not. He's going to sit on this moon. No, he's not. He's going to sit in that corner. And then the cow's going to have to sit on one of the moons. The beast links warrior, moon, and star. Yeah, so he's going to sit on the sun. Okay. I think I've got it. So the warrior's going to sit there. Dragon's going to sit there. Beast is going to sit on the sun. And he's going to sit on a star. There you go. Easy enough. Excellent, you've demonstrated your wisdom and passed the test of wits. I hereby present you with proof of your achievements. You obtained the proof of wits. Keep your eyes and ears ever open, and the knowledge you will gain will serve you well. It's not always the brute force that wins the day. Often the word is mightier than the deed. I understand. Thank you very much. Alright guys, another quick save, why not? Right, on to the next trial. Do you remember what this one was? It was wits, strength, and friendship. Okay. Well met. This is the test of friendship. The road will only open to those who trust each other and walk forward as one. Stand atop the glowing switches to begin. Would you like to abandon the trial? Quit the test of friendship? No. Excellent. To admit to defeat, invites it. So long as you strive, you may succeed. It's like a dexterity game. This is fun. Oh no! Whoever went the wrong way. Oh. Oh jeez. Oh my god. We're disappearing quick. Oh no! Oliver! Oh no, Esther! This is not easy, you know. Whew. That was tough. Trying to control both thumbs at once. It's not easy, you know, especially when they go like separate directions. It's alright if they're both moving the same way. Excellent, you have demonstrated strength beyond of the bond between you and have passed the test of friendship. I here present you with proof of your achievement. You obtained the proof of friendship. Stand together in the face of hardships that await you and believe in one another above all else. Do so and you will always prevail. We will. Thank you very much. You passed the first two tests. Not bad. Now we know you're good friends and that you're not completely stupid. We also know my powers of encouragement and support can work miracles. Tidy. Hey, you had nothing to do with it. Anyway, Oliver, it's time. The final test. What is it, Master Solomon? Haha, everyone knows that. The test of strength, stupid. It's to test your combat ability. You've guessed it. You have to... What you have to do, haven't you? Oh, he's going to make us fight him, isn't he? You're going to have to fight somebody, huh? Oh, aren't you clever? But not just anyone here. You're going to have to get your heads beaten in. Oh, but I don't want to smash the place up, so I've prepared a special place for you to fight in. Anyway, you probably need rest first because you're so small and weak. I'll be waiting here when you're ready. Yes, Your Honor. Do we need to rest up first? I don't know. I am going to do a quick save. So, okay. Let's talk to him. It's time for the test of strength. Are you whipped ready? Yes. That's what I like to hear. Good luck in there. You'll need it. So where does the last test take place, Master Solomon? In my special secret place. Watch this.
Door, up from the floor. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. This game knows how to cheese, doesn't it? Really knows how to cheese. Amazing. He can conjure a drawer. So can I. It's called Gateway. You have to go through it to get to where the test of strength. A little place called the Solosume. Yeah, again, a little cheesy. Tidy, are you ready for the final test, Ollie boy? We have to pass it. We just have to. I'm ready. Come on, you guys. I mean, I haven't found any of the bosses so far particularly difficult. Never mind particularly difficult, actually. I haven't found any of them really that difficult at all.
This is the final trial.
This looks a bit flippin' serious.
Ah! Jeepers! Oliver, look!
Oh, that's cool. Temple of Trials. feel like that needed some like hardcore rock music to bring him into the battle then. Go and check her. Oh. Hope Esther got to... Shit. I missed that. That's going to do some serious hurting. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I wanted. Oh, Oliver, the beastie has got a big old shield protecting his back, innit? You better give him a whacking from the front, I reckon. How you doing, Esther? Oh, she's looking a little bit hurt. Oh. Oh. Hey, see? Again, not that difficult.
We won!
You know, if either of us had started dying or anything, I could have switched us into all-out heal. But I switched Esther into healing mode. Or, yeah, there was just no need. It wasn't difficult. I hope this game makes me eat my words later on. Maybe I'm just OP. Maybe I've just grinded a bit too much and leveled to the max. Ah, you passed the test of strength. You obtained the proof of strength. We did, Oliver, we did it. We sure did. That's the last trial. You've passed them all. Oh, we've got you a graduation present here. The bridge spell. Broom broom spell. New spells. Thank you very much, Master Solomon. Tidy. They look like proper useful ones too. Of course they are stupid. We don't give them rubbish. Would I? Anyway, time for the main event. My specialist subject, familiars. I'm going to teach you the secret of creature taming. Oh, lovely. Creature taming. Oh, that sounds interesting. You're a bit annoying, but at least you're enthusiastic. Oh, this guy's amazing. Like, I love his backhanded compliments. Ah, you're annoying, but enthusiastic. Okay, first let's talk about surrendering. What's surrendering? I'm just about to tell you, aren't I, stupid? It's something you can't do without a special instrument. Serenading, okay. An instrument, so that means... Yep, leave it to me, Oliver. I'd better give it to you before we carry on. Unbopper? Master. Does that mean she can never change harp now? Her weapon's always going to be the same.
Master.
Here, take this. It's called the Heart-Winning Harp.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It's probably why her dad trained her to play harp, innit? You obtained the Heart-Winning Harp. It's not just beautiful, it's useful too. You can play it to tame creatures and make them your familiars. It's probably easier to show you than explain. You're quite slow after all. Cheers. I've prepared 3 creatures for you to tame. Pick one you like the look of. Yes, sure or no? You can tame creatures during battle. Try it with these ones. Don't look so scared. They're my pets. They won't attack you. Humph. Glimpse. But how do I tame them? Well, every now and then, when you beat a creature, it will be so impressed it will fall in love with you. If that happens, hearts are bit above their head like this. Oh, that's sweet. Anyway, you will see these hearts. It's time for you to play a serenade. If you manage not to mess it up, the creature becomes tame and joins you as one of your familiars. Seems simple enough. Doesn't matter who beats the creature, it can still all go gooey and girly and lovey-dovey. But the only you can tame it, Esther. So if you want a creature to join us, Esther has to play the song. I just said that, didn't I? Stop asking stupid questions and give it a try. Yes, Your Honour, but which one shall we pick? Why do we have to flip and pick? Can't he give us the whole lot of them? Stingy old so-and-so. And what's the matter? Spoiled for choice? Well then, you finish moaning and groaning. Let's just let me know which one you want me to give you completely for free. This one's called a Buggly Boo. He may have a stupid name, but he can scare the pants off people even worse than me. He packs a hefty punch and can learn pretty nasty tricks too, hee hee. You should definitely choose that one over the other two, they're rubbish. The stupid looking one's called a Shonky Honker. It's good defense and magical attack and can put enemies to sleep as well. Bit of an all-rounder, I suppose. You should definitely choose that one, the other two are a bit rubbish. Huey. This cute creature is called a Nid. So there. It's not very good at normal attacks, but it's got some decent magical ones, and it's a great healer. It's helpful to have around. You should definitely choose that one, the other two are a bit rubbish. Now we want another punch one. This one's called a Buggly Boo. It may have the stupidest name, but it can scare the pants off people even worse than me. Yes, I want this one. Decided which one you want yet? Yes. Right, ready? Might as well do the same way you do when you creature tame normally in battle. In case you've forgotten, that means you have to beat the creature up and ask to play a serenade on her heart. And don't wet your pants. I've told them not to attack you, so don't be wimps, scared and run away. Now to the battlefield. We want the Buggly Bee.
Stay calm now.
Right then, daughter of Rashad, are you ready? You're the only one that can use that harp, so you'd better try it, hadn't you? Right, listen, 3 creatures here, you have to pick one to be your new familiar. You know how to tame a creature, don't you? First you have to beat it in battle. These ones are friends of mine, so I've told them not to fight back when you bash them. Well, come on, beat up the creature like you want to be your new best friend. It's amazing. Haha, look at that. It's up on its feet again. Creatures do that sometimes when you beat them in battle. You see these yucky pink hearts over its head. They mean you can tame it. If Esther's near a creature with hearts over her head, she can use her heart command. She can choose whether to play a serenade to tame it or to let it go back into the wild. But if you don't choose quickly, it'll run off anyway. I've told these ones not to run away because you're beginners and you're probably rubbish. You tamed the Buggly Boo. Buggly. That's original. Another suggestion. Buggles. Buggy. BB. Buggly. Buggles. Buggy. I like Buggy because it's like Ugga Buggy. Yeah? And if you don't know who Oogie Boogie is, stop watching this video right now and go and watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm just joking. Finish the video, like and subscribe, then go watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. And if you think it's a crap film, come back and unsubscribe. But I guarantee you, you will not think that. Not bad for a first try, I suppose. Like I said, anyone could be a creature, but Esther has to be the one to play the song to tame it. You'll have to work together if you want more familiars, and I know it's hard for selfish brats like you, but you'll just have to try. Yes, Master Solomon, we understand. Neato her, Esther. Oh, and you can have 3 more familiars as well as the ones that you used in battle. And you can have 3 more familiars as well as the ones you used in battle. Sadly, but what happens if we get all overexcited and tame more familiars than we've got room for? Then you'll have to speak to a little friend of mine. Look over there for a second. Hello. The hell is that thing? What a funny looking little thing. Is he a familiar too? Don't be stupid. He's the rep from the familiar retreat. He'll take any familiars you don't need off your hands and keep them safe back at the retreat. Oh, that's useful. Looks like you'll be keeping busy then, Esther. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what kinds of creatures are out there to tame. You can find a familiar retreat holes in every town you visit, and there are even some in dangerous places too. I think I've seen them in some places we've already been. Hang on, looks like your familiar is ready to metamorph. Oh, is it? Meta what? Blimey, I have to teach you about that as well, do I? Don't you know anything? Fine, I'll teach you about metamorphosis too. But give me a break first, will you? Explaining this is going to give me a face ache. Okay, interesting. So we're probably rapidly approaching the hour mark, but let's see if we can explain this metamorphosis and then call it there, okay? Right, it's time to teach you about metamorphosis. This is boring, so listen carefully. I'm not going to explain it again. If you look, you can raise your familiar. You can see your familiar wants to metamorphosize. For that one, you'll need one of these here. You obtained a sun drop. Is this some kind of treat? That's not any old treat. Look, just try it, will you? I'm bored of talking. Give it to that mite you've got there. Feed it to him in the creature cage, you mean? Okay, here goes. I kind of want to get him up a bit more first, so what have we got? This increases attack. Increase some attack. This increases evasion. Right, let's give him a sun drop. So he goes from a mite to a mighty mite. And all his stats reset. For God's sakes. He has more stamina, but every other one of his stats is poorer. Alright, let's do it. I'm guessing it's like short-term loss for long-term gain, yeah? Cool, we have a Mighty Mite. Check it metamorphosized into a Mighty Mite. The number of different tricks Checker can perform has increased by 1. Neato, look at my familiar. That's metamorphosis. When a familiar gets big enough, you can feed it special treats to make it change into a new version. Metamorphosis, got it. When a familiar metamorphosized, they get stronger, look different, and learn better tricks. They also get to gobble up more dreams, meaning that you can teach them even more tricks. The treat you need to feed a familiar to make it metamorphosized depends on its stein, something that you never would have worked out on your own. Oh, and here's another one. Another piece of priceless wisdom for you. When a familiar metamorphosized, they go back to level 1. That doesn't mean they're back to square 1. Once you train them up, they'll be much more powerful than they were before. Whether you metamorphosize your familiars or not is up to you. Some idiots prefer to stick with the ones they've got. What do you want to do? Do what you want. I don't care. Now, you don't need anything else explaining, do you? Fine. You're fine with what I've told you, right? Yes, Master Solomon. Good. I hate explaining all that stuff. Anyway, if you want to hear all the boring details again, you can just ask that boring old telling stone that you've got there. Did someone say my name? Eek! As His Supremacy says, I can replicate all this explanation in a minute detail at any time you choose. You only need to ask, and Boring. You haven't changed. Anyway, you now know all that, how it all works. You can get there and tame loads of familiars, make them metamorphosize. Thank you very much, Your Honour. Tell you, Supremitude. Where to next then? Can we go back to Island Moon quickly? I want to see how my father's getting on. Sure, we can ask him about the upgrade stages too. Bye, Master Solomon. Thank you for everything. Don't mention it. I mean, shut up and get lost. Alright, so this is where we're going to call the episode. I'm going to leave here and run back to Alan Mamon. I'm just going to get back to the world map and make sure that everything's all good. And there's no like little mini cutscenes, because that seems to be happening quite a lot. As we transition from place to place, we seem to get like little mini cutscenes. But no, it looks like we're good this time. Alright, like I said, we are going to run back to Alan Mamon. But we're going to call this episode just here. So thank you very much if you've watched this far. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. If you are, make sure you again hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications when I post. I post 5 days a week, Monday through to Friday. Please feel free to watch as much as you can. Any tips or anything like that, post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.